Hello, Kodabo here. This is on my free-to-play Gaelic account, and what I wanted to do today was give you an example of a prep and execute on artifact enhancement events. So you have these different events that come up, and sometimes you go into them going, "Oh yeah, I'm just going to rock this, and I only need 6,500 points. I'll get these bonuses. It'd be nice to get the extra energy on a young account, maybe get to that superior arcane potion." These are just rewards in an event for playing the game. But when you get active in it, you can see I'm at 110 points, and I've roughly got 14.7 million silver. So what I was going to show you was, if you go through and you have a whole bunch of accounts, let's see, you have all these, like the Steadfast Marshal, the Viscerator, you have all these champions that don't have any armor. You're like, oh, I'll just load those guys up and take them up as high as I can get them. Well, what you're going to find out is your money runs out real fast. I'm just being honest. Your money does run out real fast. So what I did was, prior to this video, I went in and I found some of my champions that needed armor. And what I did was I raised them up to 11. So I tried to get them a good set, put it on there, and I said, okay, well, I'm going to raise all their armors up to 11. And you can see I did this on several of the champions, you know, even some that have been around for a while. And I even did that on Herndig. When I picked up Herndig, I still have some of his armor that I still need to wait for to go up to. So what I'm going to do is show you how you can save some time and have enough resources, and resources being silver in this case, to be able to do this. And then once you get into these events, then it's just go in there, raise it up one level a whole bunch of times, and rock it on these events and get some free materials. So it is officially just a second here. I'm going to do what time it is. So it's 2:11 my time. And what I'm going to do is go through and raise all my 11s, even if it's just in my vault. Maybe I have an 11 back someplace where I prepped it or I took it off of a person, and I'll go through and I'll raise up these two, and then I'll show you the time frame that it takes. So let me put this on pause, hold on a second, I'll be right back. Okay, so I went through and I raised up all the champions and all the armors from 11s to 12 except for this guy, and I wanted to show you that took to about 224, so that took me approximately 15 minutes or less. And me doing that, I spent about 1.7 million to get that done, and then I went up from about 110 points all the way to 1,000 points, 1,045. So I can go ahead and collect all this stuff, and that took me about 15 minutes and only about 1.7 million silver. So this just saves you time, and you don't have to have 20 or 30 million saved up for these events. You can prep for them. So in the this next section, I just wanted to show you, what it kind of looked like. It's really quick and easy. I'll go back down to that one champion I was just looking at. That was right here, and I just simply go upgrade and I click one. I mean, it's not hard, but just wanted to show you what it might look like. And I think these are all worth 40 or 50 points. I'd have to go back and look inside there because they're all basically rank 4s and 5s. And the reason this guy is in days is because it just kind of matched up with his armor. But another thing you can think of is how to use these armors that you get good primary stats for, but maybe the group, this is the days set, takes 4 of them, but the group isn't quite what you need for, days obviously is not going to do you any good against the clan boss. Well, at the same time, you might need these stats. I need boots of speed on tons of my guys. It's just the way I play. I like to go first, or I like to get through the turns as fast as I can. So, I mean, that took me like a minute and 300,000 silver to upgrade these 7 artifacts or items. Every now and then you get a stubborn person, but you can see that this is going to give me an increased substat. I'm hoping for the attack percent, but it is what it is. Oh, you guys have seen this. This is painful when it takes this long, isn't it? Cost you $1 million to go up the last one. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So the other part of this video I wanted to show you was, okay, so I just got ready for the Artifact Enhancement event, and then the Artifact Enhancement event or tournament just happened. So I raised everything to 12s. So the next thing would be to go through and on your champions that you want to take beyond 12. So like I got this gentleman in a Savage set, and I've used his ring a couple times to upgrade due to an advanced quest. So I go in here and I prepare for the next Artifact Enhancement event by raising everything to 15 that I want to take to 16. So in here, you know, I don't like to take to 16 anything below 5 stars. That's just my prerogative. I mean, you have to in the beginning a couple, but it just seems like a big waste unless it's a legendary artifact and it has the best substats in the world. I generally don't take my my artifacts or my equipment. I don't take them up to rank 16 unless, absolutely, unless it's going to be rank 5 or 6. Taking a 1, 2, or 3, even if that's possible, it just seems like a big waste to me. Because once you take it off and you go into mid-game time frames, you're not going to do it. So I can go through and I'll prep all of these that I want to. So I cruise down to this guy, and he's already got a 16 from some other time, and then they're like, oh hey, you know, I want his accuracy to go up. So I'll raise him up to 15 prior to this, spend all the silver. This is where the expenditure comes in, but you can make this silver up. It's hard during an event to go out and grind 10 million silver. You usually have to sell artifacts to get a big chunk of change like that. And that's all I'm going to do is I go through and I prep for the next one. This one just started, so I might use some of these to make sure I get some things finished. But I just wanted to show you, you know, once you take them to 12s, the next thing would be to find all the 5s that you want to take to 16 and equip them up to 15, excuse me, up to 15. So I'll just sit here, and you're like, well, why don't you take it all the way up? That's another 18 points. Well, I want to do really good in these artifact enhancement events and tournaments. So I'm just trying to save myself some time during the tournament and do a good job there. So, all right, well, that's enough for this video, and I hope this was helpful and you can help you prepare for your next artifact enhancement event or tournament. Have a good one.